Have you ever wondered why we think the way we do?
Or how habits are formed? Or maybe why our attention wanders so easily in this TikTok age? William James, the father of American psychology, explored these questions over a century ago in his groundbreaking book, The Principles of Psychology. Today we're breaking down the key ideas from this 500-page masterpiece in just 10 minutes without the dense jargon. Stick around as we uncover how James's timeless theories can help us better understand our minds, form better habits, and maybe even stay more focused while scrolling through TikTok. Let's dive in. Chapter 1: Consciousness, the stream of thought. Let's start with James's
Most famous metaphor, the stream of consciousness.
James believed our thoughts flow continuously,
Like a river.
they're ever-changing, interconnected, and uniquely our own. Sounds poetic, right? But what does it mean for you? Think about it. Your thoughts don't stop, even when you're daydreaming. Say you're in class or at work, and your mind drifts to what you'll eat for lunch, a song stuck in your head, or a memory from years ago. That's your stream of consciousness at work, fluid and unpredictable. James argued that this flow is what makes us human. Unlike machines, we don't process information in neat, linear ways. Instead, we experience life as a seamless, messy blend of thoughts, emotions, and sensations. Here's an example. Imagine you're reading a book, but halfway through, you start thinking about something entirely unrelated, like that funny TikTok you saw this morning. You didn't choose to think about it. Your stream of thought just flowed there. For James, this is the essence of being conscious. He called it the personal and selective nature of thought. No two people's streams are the same, and that's what makes you, you. Chapter 2: Habit, the building blocks of life. Next up, habits. James was obsessed with habits, calling them the flywheel of society. What he meant was, habits shape almost everything we do, good or bad. From brushing your teeth to endlessly scrolling TikTok, habits automate our behavior, saving mental energy for bigger decisions. But James didn't just observe habits. He wanted to teach us how to use them wisely. He believed habits are formed through repetition. The more we repeat an action, the stronger the neural pathway becomes. Think of it like walking through a forest. The first time it's tough to make a path, but walk the same route every day, and soon you've carved out a trail. Here's a relatable example. Have you ever tried to build a gym habit? The first week is torture. You have to remind yourself constantly to go. But after a few weeks, it feels automatic. That's your brain creating a shortcut, or what James called a habit loop. The key, according to him, is starting small and being consistent. James also warned about bad habits, saying they can be just as powerful. For instance, doom scrolling at night. Once it becomes a routine, breaking free feels impossible. But James believed it's never too late to change.
His advice:
replace the bad habit with a good one. So instead of reaching for your phone at night, try picking up a book or journaling. Slowly but surely you'll carve a new path in that forest. Chapter 3: Attention. What we focus on shapes us. Now let's talk about attention, arguably more relevant today than in James's time. He believed attention was like a spotlight. Whatever you focus on becomes your reality. Sounds simple, right? But James made a groundbreaking claim. Attention isn't infinite. You can't focus on everything. So you have to choose what deserves your mental energy. Here's a quick exercise. Pause for a second and notice the sound in your environment. Maybe it's a fan, traffic outside, or the hum of your fridge. You probably didn't notice it before, even though it was there all along. That's selective attention at work. James argued that training our attention is the key to personal growth. He famously said, "My experience is what I agree to attend to." In other words, your life is shaped by what you choose to focus on. Spending hours comparing yourself on social media?
That's what your mind is feeding on.
But if you focus on learning, relationships, or self-care, that's where your growth happens. James also believed attention was the gateway to willpower. If you can control your focus, you can control your actions. So, next time you're tempted to procrastinate, try this. Set a timer for just 5 minutes and fully focus on the task at hand. Often, starting is the hardest part. And once you're in the flow, you'll keep going. Chapter 4, Emotion, the body-mind connection. Finally, let's touch on emotions. James had a radical idea for his time. Emotions don't just happen in your mind, they're deeply connected to your body. He called this the James Lang theory of emotion. According to this theory, we don't cry because we're sad. We feel sad because we cry.
Strange, right?
Here's how it works. Imagine you're walking alone at night and hear footsteps behind you. Your body reacts first. Your heart races, your palms sweat, and your muscles tense. Then your brain interprets these physical changes as fear. In other words, your emotions are your body's way of making sense of its physical state. So why does this matter? James believed we could influence our emotions by changing our physical state.
Feeling anxious?
Take deep breaths and relax your body. Want to feel confident? Stand tall and smile, even if it feels forced at first. Over time, your body signals your brain to feel the emotions you're embodying. So what can we learn from William James today? First, your thoughts are uniquely yours,
flowing like a river, and they shape your reality.
Second, habits, good or bad, are the invisible scripts that guide your life. So be intentional about the routines you build. Third, attention is your most valuable resource. What you focus on grows. And finally, emotions aren't just in your head, they're in your body too, and you have more control over them than you think. James wrote The Principles of Psychology in 1890, but his ideas are as fresh and practical today as they were over a century ago. Whether you're looking to break a bad habit, sharpen your focus, or understand your emotions better, James offers tools we can all use. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button and share this video with someone who loves psychology. And let me know in the comments, which of James's ideas resonated with you most?
I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Until next time, keep exploring your mind and making those small, meaningful changes. See you in the next episode.